Hey, this is Tyler Franklin with Tidewater Seed. I want to talk to you today about a new hybrid, Axis 64X24. We first tested this in 2023 as an experimental double pro, and it was a standout in last year's data. This year it's looking equally powerful. So we're launching into this. This is one of the hybrids in 2024 that I'm most excited about offering commercially to farmers across the Northeast. This hybrid is coming in a medium statured plant with low ear placement. You can see that compared to 64B28 here, it's a little bit taller, but actually lower ear height on the 64X24, giving us superb standability and consistency during harvest year after year. We talk about grain quality and test weight on this hybrid. It's really protected by an extremely long husk. This is something we're looking at very closely this year with all the rain we've had this fall. We've seen a lot of kernel rots, a lot of sprouting, a lot of aflatoxin. Husk coverage on this hybrid is fantastic, giving us exceptional grain quality year after year. You can see that the ear has very symmetrical and straight kernel rows. It's got what we call a yield curl to it, which means each ear is going to have a little curl to the end. We call that the yield curl because it usually participates with hybrids that have a little extra bump to it. One unique characteristic about Axis 64X24 is that it's a medium statured plant, but low ear placement, so it's got a lot of upper canopy. So in the field, it might look like it's tall, but it's all above the ear. It's got a really good center of gravity, so I'm very comfortable putting this along the coastline where we see a lot of tropical winds in the fall. So as I mentioned, the grain quality on 64X24 is going to be really strong year after year. The test weight is going to be average, but it's because we can't get these big square kernels to pack in a bushel basket as tight as a round kernel will. So if you look really closely, you can see these kernels are wide and deep, and they just don't pack into a bushel quite as tight as a round seed. So a cube is not going to be as packed as tight as a sphere. So you can see how square these kernels are. Don't confuse an average test weight for poor quality. The quality in this hybrid is going to be exceptional. 64X24 is going to replace two staple products that we've been selling the past 4 and 5 years. Axis 64B28 and 64M20 have been really strong performers for us, but 64X24 is going to be replacing both of them with the top end yield potential that it has, more stability under stress, and reliability year after year. So due to the low center of gravity with 64X24, that low ear placement and medium statured plant height, I want to highlight the total package of standability because the roots on this product are really, really strong. I'm on a split here in the field between 64X24 and 64B28, which also has good standability. But you can really see a difference in the root structure of the 64X compared to the 64B28. You can see the green brace roots coming in on every single stalk here. Traditionally, if you can visually see a difference, it's substantial when it comes to these plants. 64X24 does not require high populations to yield. In fact, we want to plant it at lower to more moderate populations. Between 24,000 and 34,000 is as really high as we need to go. This hybrid will flex. In fact, it'll pollinate right to the tip if you leave enough space for it to. Axis 64X24 is going to be a dominant hybrid for the next several years from South Carolina right on up to Pennsylvania. It's even available in the conventional version, 64X04. If you're looking for conventional hybrids, this is going to be a staple product, something you can rely on year after year. And it's replacing two of our top selling hybrids for the past 4 or 5 years. So this is going to be something that I'm really excited about talking to you about this coming fall.